Good morning, this is Rachel, also known as Ditsy Diamond Painter, and I'm coming to you with a bit of a whip and chat, or a whip and waffle, because I just waffle on. I am doing Betsy Lynn by Mika Jelena from Diamond Art Club, and she's a 69 by 55 centimetre, and she's been lovely to do so far. So I'm doing at the minute, the second wing. I've already done the other. I'm working on her upside down because yeah, I'm on the top now. So I've got a wing to do, and then just the head in the background where the head is. And like I said, she's been really nice to I wonder if I lift you up just a tiny bit. That's right. No, that's not going to work. I'll just go with that for now. Another one of me cover minders. I can't see that. That pretty. So this one is actually, surprisingly, Mr. P. Really, I have had a few, dare I say it, pop in black. But once I find them normally and change one of them over it. Yeah, these are so close tight, so tight, these black drills, but hey ho. So I'm doing the three. I'll do the outline first, and then I like to colour it in with colour it in after I've done the outline. Doing the 310. I was supposed to have been up over an hour ago to do this video. I'm supposed to get up early, so I might have to stop because the kids might get up and want breakfast and all the rest of that jazz in the morning. I've had a stressful week this week. My oldest son lives in Manchester. We're in Brom. Still hasn't moved into where he's supposed to be living, and it nearly fell through, and it was a whole nightmare. So I've been worrying about him, and then having to sort of stuff out to do with his account, where he hopefully should pick the keys up today now. He's been staying on a friend's sofa this week. Hoping to get this sorted, but he's had to do a lot of adulting this week. I think sometimes, because Andrew's 22, 23 Christmas Day. It's a Christmas Day baby. I think sometimes you worry more about them than you do your younger kids, because when they're younger, they're under your roof and they you know what they're up to, and well, as much as you can. Max is 9 and the other two 14 and 17. So as much as teenagers let you know what's going on in their lives, I suppose. But at least when they're at home, you know they're being fed and you know they've got everything they need. Just put that in there. My bad drill pot. Oh, I might have to actually add some more wax to this pen. It's normally alright once it warms up. I've only had to top it up once, this wax. So, and then so yeah, so he should be picking his keys up at 2:30 today. So he's got today off work. So he can move his stuff. He's got to go to the storage locker. Well, it's his ex-girlfriend's storage locker. Pick his stuff up out of there as well. So at least he's got the relief in his voice when he phoned me last night. I have to admit, he's phoned me more in the past week than he has in the whole of the 3 years that he's moved away from home. I don't know. So yeah, so I was dealing with that. I mean, so I went. This all started on Monday. Phoning me and saying, "Mum, this needs to be done," and whatnot. So I took myself swimming because I got quite cross with him, because yeah, there's other things involved anyway, and I got quite cross. And so I took myself swimming, which I'd got planned anyway. So I went swimming for half an hour and then get out the pool. 3 text messages, 2 missed calls. Get home, 5 missed calls on the house phone because Mr. P fell asleep and not heard it. So then my mum phones to let me know that Andrew's phoned, and he's phoned. Me and my mum live, mum and dad live 500 miles apart, and Andrew phones my mum to ask where I am. And she went, I mean, she knew. She went, she's gone swimming, Andrew, you'll have to wait until she gets out the pool. So all that de-stress I did while swimming soon disappeared when you see that on your phone, and I had to deal with what he was phoning me about, and by the time I come out of there, and that was coming up to tea time, and yeah. But it's took till yesterday, so it's Friday today. Normally I like to try and do my whip and waffle on a Thursday, but it just did not happen yesterday. It did not happen at all. So, but yeah, so Andrew's all sorted. Thank goodness. Because I mean, his job and everything's up there, so. And he loves it in Manchester, so. So what else have we? been doing this week. So I've got to take this one off because it's got a knobbly bit on. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. No, you won't be able to see on the camera. I can't see the camera properly because it's on an angle and... Oh, dear me. Yeah, so... And then I've started to do stuff with my my mum and dad are coming to visit from Scotland for a week. They don't stay here, but they stay at a local travel lodge down the road, and but they get up and they have breakfast here and they spend the day here, and they'll go and visit other family and one day, and they bring their dogs, and we call them Bo's girlfriends because Bo loves them, gets a bit excited to see them. And then so I've been cleaning because my mum's got she's a bit OCD. So my house is clean, but it's not tidy and it's not organised. So I try and do what I can just so she's not looking at stuff and thinking that needs to be done and whatnot. But it will be good to see them. I've not seen them since August last year, and we went up there last year. But when we looked at Nicholas's, we looked at going this year, and the prices were just they were over double. So we normally rent a cottage. So I mean, the cottage that we rented last year was bar a couple of quid, double the amount we paid for it last year. So, and then the second eldest, Nicholas, who's 17, has ASD. For those that don't know, the ASD is on the autistic spectrum, and he's got something called PDA syndrome, which is pathological demand avoidance syndrome, and he really struggles with travelling, any sort of disease. He's all right within when he's going somewhere that he knows, short distance in the car, and he'll take himself to buy sweets at the shop, which is literally around the corner. It's literally 5 minutes away walking. But he was getting in a taxi to go to college, but he really struggled with doing it, so he was giving him calms and to try and overcome the stress and anxiety of going in. And he's kind of made it, he gets so upset and so wound up and so stressed and agitated that we've decided it's just not, we can't travel with him anymore. because he makes everybody else anxious. He gets everyone else stressed and upset, and then bickering and arguing, and when you're doing a 500-mile journey, you just, yeah, it's just not, it's not good. So we've decided now that, and he's quite happy with the choice that, you know, he doesn't have to come on holiday with us anymore, but he can't be left on his own. Because we have to monitor what he eats, and because you know, he'd never stop eating. He'd never stop eating if we didn't monitor what he ate. And then we've got a cat, and the cat needs feeding, and he won't feed the cat because he doesn't like the smell. We'd still have to take the dog, because he wouldn't spend time with the dog. He'd still sit in his room constantly. I'm just going to top my wax up. If I can find my wax, that is, there it is. I haven't had to do it that often, the wax, but just, you know, I love this wax. It really does do the, it says what it does on the tin. It does what it says on the tin, should I say. So, and I love this pen. I don't know if you can see that. I'll just put that light on it a minute. You see that? I have to excuse my nails, but they're not getting done till next week, and they're just they're flying off all over the place since I started going back to swimming. Yeah, so that pen was like a £5 on AliExpress. But it's one of my favourites. So where was I? Yeah, so Nicholas. So it's kind of left us with a bit of a quandary, because we can't take him with us, but we can't leave him on his own without some kind of monitoring and checking he's okay, and someone's still going to have to feed the animals, because he's not going to feed the animals, and well, the cat and the fish, because we'll have to take the dog with us again. Keeps moving across, doesn't it? And then but then my brother said that he will stay if need be. I mean, he does work, but at least he'll be coming home, and he'll be, you know, the animals will be getting fed, and Nicholas will be eating regularly, rather than everything in the first day of us being gone. And kind of monitor his moods, and because he self-harms a lot when things get stressful, even things on the internet. Something could go wrong on the internet and he'll harm. So yeah, so hopefully next year prices might come down a little bit. We'll see, because I don't know. I'm trying to make it so. Right, well, my desk is on a slope, and I don't know what it is with DAC, but they like to slide. Down the thing. yeah, so hopefully we'll get to go away next year. If my brother will still come and stay with Nicholas. Otherwise I don't know when we'll be able to go away. We just know we can't. He'd refuse to travel with us now as well, and then because it's such a long journey to Scotland, it's stressful. So, and then when it gets that bad, that then you trigger Mr. P's anxiety, and then it's a whole. You got both of them, and yeah, so we're not doing that again. He's 17. I mean, like I said, he can't be left on his own, but. Well, I wouldn't say on his own, I'd say unmonitored. He needs someone to constantly check on him, make sure he's eating properly and not just eating everything in one sitting, and make sure he's not aware of locking doors and stuff like that. He just, yeah, so he needs to, someone needs to make sure he's safe and not letting the local burglars back in the house. Yeah, so that's that. So my mum's coming, so I've been cleaning and tidying up. My wardrobes came last week, didn't they? Oh yeah, so that's looking really good now. So now I'm just waiting for my new chest of drawers to come, because we've gone from, I had 8 drawers on mine, like a double, it was like a long chest of drawers, so 4 and 4, and then Mr. P had a 5 drawer chest of drawers. Only 1 drawer left on the 5 chest of drawers, and my 8 drawers actually smiled, they bowed so badly. So, and plus I had to get rid of them to fit the wardrobe in, because I didn't have a wardrobe. So I went from at least my 8 chest of drawers which were usable. They didn't shut, I couldn't shut them, but I could put my t-shirts and that in them, to literally 1 chest of drawers of Mr. P's, and they've got his pants in. So I have got a couple of drawers on my wardrobe, so that's got my undies and that in. But I'm waiting for the chest of drawers to come, and then when my mum's down, we'll be going to the range to get some basket storage for above my wardrobe, and we might just have a little look in the crafting section in the range. What else? Yeah, so my bedroom's getting there slowly. Wardrobe, but my drawers are coming Monday. I took the kids swimming. Well, I took Nicholas and Max swimming Saturday, which was nice. You can only go for a 50-minute session. So we went on Saturday, so we went all together on Saturday. So Nicholas can swim, but he's like a bull in a china shop, and he doesn't, if there's someone in front of him, he just just swim through them. If you don't move, he doesn't think, you know, go round you, he just goes straight. It was quite comical to watch. And then he loves just going to the deep end of the pool and then just sinking to the bottom and then coming back up, having a bit of a breather and then sinking to the bottom. I don't know whether that's a sensory thing almost. So it seems to be. But that's all he does. He just goes to the top and just sinks himself under, and then he'll watch other people for a bit and then he'll sink back under again. And I said to him, can you, because he's 17, can you just watch Max? Because he's not. Max is just finding his feet with swimming. He was starting to be a free swimmer, and he was being promoted up to the big pool, and then COVID hit, so that never happened. And he's kind of lost his confidence a bit, so I'm trying to get his confidence back. So he couldn't float and he can float now, so there's an achievement. So yeah, so they went swimming and I said to Nicholas, can you just watch Max? Don't be silly with him, just, you know, chase each other, or just so I can have actually a swim for 5 minutes. So I went and I was kind of swimming on my side so I could watch to make sure. And then Nicholas starts picking him up and throwing him over his shoulder. So that was my swimming session finished. I'll come back and go, Nicholas, you can't, because he's not looking where other people are to make sure he's not throwing backs on other people. I could see the security guard, not the security guard, the lifeguards watching him. So yeah, so it didn't last long, that swim. But they enjoyed it. They like to do what they like to do, and I'm sorry about the crinkling, but I was going to do the other side, like over that way a bit round there, but I just couldn't get the camera angle. I'm thinking of getting a over the head phone holder. So also I actually put SD card in my phone to try and stop my phone from sort my memory out on my phone, to see if that stops it from stop recording. So I've done that, so we'll soon find out on this video. Then my DIY moon shop come, and that is absolutely stunning. I am a bit confused on what's going on with the second painting, because they've put the special treatment and that for it in this one. Whether that's just so I know that they've not forgot that I've got a second one coming, I don't know. But then I got the art tube with it, and oh yeah, that was just stunning. I'm really impressed with it so far. I mean, the real challenge begins when I see, I'm moving again. I'm moving. All I do is move. The real challenge will begin when I actually start drilling, because I've got squares in this one and the other one I've got to round. But then another way to look at it is I have actually get to unbox 2 DIY moonshot for the price of 1 order. So there you go. So I'm trying to look at the positive on that, and I can't get to them anytime soon. I'm doing next, what did I say I was doing next? Sitting Mermaid from Royal Diamond Painting, and that's an 80 by 80 square. So that's going to be fun to do. She's got 70 colours, I think. So, but I'm thinking of doing a kitting up video for for her, because she's the, you know, the small baggies that everyone seems to hate. So I don't mind them. I've never really had, the only thing I have is you do tend to get quite a bit of trash in the 310s, but I don't even think there'll be any 310, and if there is. But I like bagging up the small ones, and I get loads of spare little bags left afterwards. That's why I go in my little bag of drills. So I might do a video for that. Other people, I know other people hate kitting up. I love kitting up, but I'm not keen on kitting down. So I'm still not kitted down my crafties that I did, and I literally have to just tip them by the rhinestones into a. So I'm going around hunting for the 310s without the knobbly bits. Yeah, what's the same? Yeah, I'll just keep the rhinestones, and I tip the others in a big baggie, and I keep saving them for school, but the school's not taking anything from anywhere else because of the dreaded C 19, so I don't know. So yeah, so I went swimming. Oh, and then there was the sparkle-a-thon on the weekend, which I actually managed to catch some people's lives. Obviously not all of them, because I do need to sleep and parent and adult things, and but yeah, and I managed to go on a, I mean, she wasn't part of the sparkle-a-thon, but diamond painting with Grace, and I thought I'd never be able to do a live with Grace because the time difference when she does hers, well, I'm normally tucked up in bed fast asleep. So, and then, so this was Friday night, and then I went on diamond painting adventure, Angie's diamond painting adventure, and that went on for a good few hours, and I actually enjoyed it. They were my first lives I've ever joined, and I've tried watching like playbacks, but I really can't, because they're talking with people that are actually in the chat, and I can't see the chat. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't like playbacks, but I really enjoyed that. Shine Like a Diamond, I think it was. Feed Diamond in the Waffle went on. I think I got the Uncrafty Crafter as well. I don't remember all the names. And that was, yeah, I really enjoyed. I have to admit, I did enjoy it. I actually commented, which was nice, which went better than I thought. So yeah, I did enjoy that. Started following a few other creators through the lives because they're in the chat, so that was good. Yeah, so I was up till late Friday on Angie's live, but it was fun. I've done another one with her since on there of hers as well since then. So that might be my new thing. Oh, and then I sorted out Instagram because when I first started my channel, Mikey, my 14-year-old, said, oh, I'll do you an Instagram. I said, I need an Instagram account, and I can't, Instagram seems too busy for me. And so he made an Instagram account for my YouTube channel. But then every time I said, oh, we need to do something on there, we never did it. So my mate come round Thursday. Yeah, and helped me. We closed down the one that Mikey made, and then I just changed my normal Instagram account to Dixie Diamond Painter, because I don't use it as a I don't go on there and use it for anything really. So now I've got to challenge myself to actually, I took a photo to put on Instagram yesterday, but never did. Never put it up. So hopefully today I'll be putting some photos up. Well, a photo of some kind. So yeah, that's how I'm trying to think what else have I done? I've done a few things this week. I've got a few more followers, so that was good. So I'm happy now. I've got people that actually make comments, and that was the aim of the game. So if I never got another follower, but the other ones that I've got keep commenting, I'm quite happy with that, because it's just nice to know that someone else is interested in diamond painting. Trying to think. No, all gone out the head. I've got to do a video and send that to Lizette from Lizette Crafts and Towels to do the paint it forward for October the 12th. I knew I should have wrote it down. I did write a few things down, didn't write that date down. For the 12-hour DP. So, and that is to do a diamond painting that means something special for you, if that makes sense. So if it's in memory of a loved one, or breast cancer awareness, or it's anything like that, anything, or if it's for a gift for someone, or I'm still struggling and want to do that, but I did have a really good idea, because in October as well, Angie's doing a breast cancer one for October. So all it has to be is pink. I think that's it. It just has to be pink. So I wanted to do something uplifting in a way. Something that brings good memories, But then I really want to do Angie's breast cancer awareness. Originally I was doing, I might still end up doing that. One of the, something like a farm or something like that to do with memories of a child, as a child being on the farm. But then, I can go on better. I've got, I can't remember the name of it. The pink cow from Diamond Art Club. Now, that would be even more symbolic because it would be pink to work with Angie's breast cancer awareness, and then it will be a cow, which the farm that I used to go to as a kid with that was my Auntie Beth. It used to be a dairy farm, and we used to hand milk a cow every morning. So, and then Mr. P loves milk, and so loves cows because they provide milk. And who doesn't love a cow? And who doesn't love a pink cow? And I did get her for in my kitchen. So it's not a painting where she's just going to get put in a portfolio. So there's another one. I've got to do an unboxing for her. So I'll see how I feel when I open her up. And then I'm still umming and ahhing about the drills and chills, and I think it might depend on how far to get on Sitting Mermaid by Raw Diamond Painting, because she is a big one and she looks like she might be a bit confetti-ish. Let me just have a quick look at the canvas, one sec. Oh yeah, that's lovely confetti. Is the whole thing going to be confetti? Yep. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, so she's confetti. Even the background's confetti. And she's a square. So she might take me even longer to do than Wisteria Moon. Sorry if I knocked you. So yeah, there's no colour blocking on there at all by the looks of things. And then I've been doing this painting, and Mr. P said, "Oh, I really like that." Pardon? You wouldn't think a multicoloured fairy, but apparently it reminds her of the old computer games, the colours and that, you know, and the style. So he wants to put, he's got a gaming machine, proper, you know, stand up, what you'd find in an arcade kind of machine, but he's got one where he can change the games on it. So he's got Pac-Man, Bomb Jack, oh, there's something like 3,000 games he can play on this arcade machine. And he wants to put this one up on the wall next to his arcade machine. Now the arcade machine's in Max's bedroom, because Max has got a big bedroom. He used to share with Mikey, but he doesn't now. Mikey wanted his own room, and that had it's like a little box room, and that had it in, so it's in Max's room now. I said, you do realise that that's Max's bedroom. Max has said he wants Spaceman wallpaper, and John says no, he doesn't. He wants posters. He doesn't, because there's no posters going up when I've got 1,000 diamond paintings that can go on the wall. I was going, he's having the Dragon Link diamond paintings up, and then he's having a space wallpaper, and it's a really little bit of a disagreement, would we say, about that. I don't understand why you'd have a poster when you can have something sparkly. And so then he's asked, is there any, have I got any space diamond paintings? And I thought, do you know what, I haven't. But I'm on a no buy, so unless the Mr. P buys one for me, so Mr. P, if you're watching this and you want a space one for in there, then by all means, let's do that. He's as skint as I am anyway, so and then what else? I'll probably think of about 20,000 things when I've stopped recording. Yeah, it's still going. Well done, me. I wonder if that SD card's going to solve the problem. It's the only thing I can think of now. So yeah, so Mr. P wants this hung up, but I've got to decorate it first. It's the next room on the list after my downstairs toilet, and I've already got the diamond paintings I want for downstairs. And that's all mermaids. So then I was thinking as well, I love unicorns. They're my favourite animal in the world. Yes, they do exist. And realised I haven't actually got that many unicorn diamond paintings. So, and then I went on Prism, because if I do buy any diamond paintings in the future, for a while they're going to be UK based, and I really want from Prism diamond paintings It's an artist called Emma Casey, and she's a diamond painter. She's got her own YouTube channel, and she's got an Alice in Wonderland in there, and I really want it. Really want it. But and then I was looking, and there was another artist on there, so I only went on there because I knew Emma sold her work on there to diamond paint. And I like to torture myself and look at all the things I want to buy and not be able to. So, I hate that. You can feel one popping up, but you can't find where it is to pop it down. And there's another artist there, and it's got a cartoon unicorn, like a Christmassy one. I think it's a Christmassy one. But it's proper goofy. It's got big massive teeth. It's got a big plump bum, and it's brilliant. This unicorn, it's a cartoon one, and I just swore it was on Prism, and I really want that one as well. But I want Emma Casey's Alice in Wonderland first, because she did a lovely job on that. So that's been what I've also been doing. Look at what I want and then can't have. But then I look at what I've got and think I really don't need. But you know when you're scared they're going to stop selling them. Because I've done that a couple of times with Diamond Art Club. Excuse any noises you hear now, but it sounds like child number. I don't know which child. Sounds like one of them's up. Sounds like child number 2's up. So Nicholas is up. Oh yeah. So I'm hoping to finish this by the time my mum comes tomorrow. Hoping is because I've still got I'm not scrubbing my toilets and the floors in the toilets till tomorrow, because I've got 3 boys at home, and well, I've got 4 boys at home if you include Mr. P. None of them know where the toilet bowl is. So I'm going to do all that tomorrow. I tend to do it on a Saturday anyway, but it's going to be like a hands and knees job rather than get the mop out. So what else would I do? I can put my washing away, what I can, and yeah, I think that's it for tomorrow. And then obviously vacuum again, and polishing. That's what I'm doing tomorrow as well. Polishing the living room, and it needs doing. Oh, and then I've got an unboxing to do at some stage this week, because my Sherry Baldies came yesterday. So that's it. No more pre-orders to come. No more anything to come. But besides my DIY moon shop, because the second painting didn't come in with the first parcel, so but that just gives me something to look forward to. So, and then I was even thinking of doing that one for paying it forward, but because it has got pink flowers in it, so that could do Angie's I don't know, I might be doing a month of pink in October if I finish that Sitting Mermaid. But even the Sitting Mermaid's full of pink, it's got loads of pink in it. Oh, so shall I? No, because she's going to take me a long time. I know, it's one of them, you know, when you open it up and you go, I've got to start this now. She was one of them. And I put her on the back burner because I had to do Wisteria Moon. Because I knew my mum was coming down and I needed to make sure it got done in time. Do I wait till October and do Sitting Mermaid? But then I really want to do the cave. But that's not going to take me a month to do. Whereas Sitting Mermaid would take me a month. If it doesn't and it's shorter than that, well done me. I will give myself a pat on the back. And then if I do Drills and Chills, I've got Miss Havisham for Drills and Chills. I haven't unboxed her yet either. To be fair, I haven't unboxed any. The only reason the Raw Diamond ones unboxed was because I got excited about it. I bought Sitting Mermaid and the Mad Tea Party and Alice in Wonderland one, so yeah, I just needed to look at where did I see the Mad Tea Party one is Rebecca from Crafting Journey. This one is Rebecca from Crafting Journey. She did a completed. So that's what it was. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just think everything Alice is Rebecca, but I don't know. I know I saw someone. Oh, actually, I'm not sure if it was now. Maybe it wasn't. Oh, and then I've never bought from Royal Diamond Painting before, and then I've bought a square, and then some people are saying that the squares aren't good. But I think you've either got to do it properly or not at all. and you know that if the squares are good, you don't have to worry about the rounds. But you can still have a company that's got good rounds, but terrible squares. So you don't know, do you? So you don't know till you try. And then I've got a chuck pincer I want to do, but I'm positive there's a chuck pincer in September as well. Oh, I don't know. I think what I'll do is I'll just do it in spirit. So I'll do a chuck pincer. Oh, actually, I don't know if the mermaid will be finished in time. I'm quite a quick I can normally do big ones quicker than this one's only took me about 6 days to do this one, maybe. No, maybe a week. But I mean, a lot of it, as you can see, is colour blocking. So, and that's been fun. See, even Diamond Art Club have trash in their 310s. But I've heard they've gone in-house with the drill, so maybe that's changed. Maybe I'll have to do, a minute, because what I do is because I got loads of DAC, Diamond Art Clubs, is I normally do a Diamond Art Club, and then I'll do one from a different company, and then I'll do a Diamond Art Club, and then I'll do one from a different company. Excuse me. But so I'll just pick. So my last DIC before this one, I think, just check, may have been Mask of Love by Josephine Wall. So I don't know. Maybe I need to do a newer kit just to see what is in, what the drills are like for with the 310. I don't know. They're not bad enough. They're definitely better than other. I mean, these are so closely, like I said, I've had actually a couple pop off where they've been, because they are tightly packed. And for some people that's a yay, because they don't like the gapping. But I'm not bothered by gapping really, as long as it's not, you can see it from the other side of the ring kind of thing. It doesn't really bother me. Excuse me one moment. Excuse me one. Oh, I just left you there, didn't I? Hold on. Sorry about that. I've just tried to get Nicholas up because I think his GCSE results come in the post. So we managed to do a sit-in, resit, well, not resit, but redo his English in a GCSE rather than a functional skills. And I think it's a recorded delivery, so for Nicholas, so it's got to be to do with the college. So if they've got his results, I'm hoping that they'll allow him on, they'll let him do the course, because we still haven't heard of the college, which is really annoying, because it's, I've got to sort transport out I've got to sort bursaries out and fun. What was I saying before I was rudely interrupted by the postman? Oh yeah, doing a new, I think I was on about doing a newer DAC. So I think as well that the older designs, if they've been like pre-ordered or whatever, if it's not old stock, they have all the new stuff in as well. So I don't even know what I'm going to do next for a DAC. It would probably be, I don't know, I'm rambling on now because that's what I think. If I'm not diamond painting, I'm diamond painting about what diamond, I'll be diamond painting thinking what one I can do next, and I kind of have a timetable in my head. Right, I'm going to do this one and this one and this one. But then because Wisteria Moon was such a large painting, and I knew, and then while I was doing Wisteria Moon I started the channel, so I really wanted to try a Crafties one because I'd never tried one before. I can't say I'm that impressed, to be fair, but I am. I might do after this one another Crafties one just to see if I find that one more enjoyable to do, and then I'll do Sitting Mermaid because that'll only take, I might do actually a Crafties one because my mum and dad will be down, so I won't be able to really diamond paint next week anyway. So if I have the Crafties one out, at least I can come, and then I've got my Sherry Boldies to unbox. That's going to be my unboxing. I'm quite excited about that because that again is one of them diamond paintings that Diamond Art Club was selling, and it come out, and I was like, oh, I really want that diamond painting, I'll have to put it on, and it had sold within 2 minutes kind of thing, and so I thought, right, I'll put it on my wish list. Excuse me, I put it on my wish list, and I'll buy it next time it comes in, and it just disappeared, and that's when it came out then that Sherry Baldy was starting her own. Diamond painting. So I have actually got the Tea Party one, the Alice in Wonderland besties. Now I know that Crafting Journey with Rebecca did do that one, and she's and that looks really good. So who knows what I'll end up doing next. Sitting Mermaid's definitely the next one. That's not a DAC or a Crafties. See, it's changing in my head already. Or a Crafties. And who knows where I'll go from there. I might all of a sudden decide that I really wish I could multi-whip. I best to make sure that people know that whip means work in progress. No matter what Mr. P says. He looked ever so shocked when I said I'm going to do a whip. A whip and chat on my channel. And his eyes nearly fell out of his head. He went, I won't say what language you use, but yeah. And it's a work in progress. He says I was about to call you a dirty man. So yeah, whip means work in progress. I really need to start doing that in my videos, I think. Because Mr. P's reaction was priceless. He does make me laugh. So, anyway, there's me going on about a whole lot of nothing. Yet again. But I know I'll stop recording, and so what I might do is stop it here, and if anything comes to mind I might pop it on the end, even though it takes forever on my phone to put to, I don't know where I'm getting these bits from. Put two videos together. So anyway, thanks for listening, and well done if you got to the end of this absolute whip and waffle. Thank you for listening. I hope you've have a really good week, and hopefully I'll be able to do have a waffle on next week. But it all depends on what's happening in my busy life. So thanks for watching. Bye.